All right, now we have a CIEE announcement for Miss on Air.
Okay, thank you to everybody who came during lunch on Tuesday. Now more than ever is a great time to gain perspective and go abroad. So come during lunch to room 2 to learn about all of the exciting opportunities as well as financial aid. Again, we've changed the process where there's an internal deadline due December 9th so that you have a greater chance of getting into the program you want. And there are great opportunities to get your friends together, maybe apply to a similar program if you want to travel with friends to a destination of your choice. So again, during lunch today in room 2, we're going to talk about programs, answer questions, and get ready for next week, which is Globetrotter Week, where we're going to have music and images from the highlighted locations that really align with your courses and will really help you get a leg up on that college application and boost your chances of studying where you most want to study. So please come and don't be afraid to ask questions. Thank you very much.
Now we're going to have an announcement from Dr. G, and then following him, Mr. Williams.
Thank you, everyone. Mr. B and I, there's Mr. B. Yeah, Mr. B? Mr. B and I didn't want Indigenous Heritage Month to pass without doing something. And so I've invited all of you and your families to join us at the Sunset Center in Carmel by the Sea on the 20th, Wednesday evening. We've secured 30 tickets for you and your families to come and enjoy a movie with us called Beans, which focuses on the Mohawk people and their struggles with gentrification and going up against the Canadian government. And it's supposed to be a really great film. I haven't seen it yet, and so I really hope that you will come. Mr. B and I will hold a circle before the event, and we'll hand out the tickets and say a few words. And then after the event, we'll host a lunch kind of reflection for anyone who wants to come. So please email me, check your emails. Email me if you want to come. We have 30 slots, and your family and friends are also welcome. Thank you all.
Go black. Go black. So next week, speaking of red and black, Les Mis, there's a whole song about red and black. We have auditions next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You've gotten a sign-up form. A couple of you have emailed me asking what to sing. Come and talk to me about that. I'm happy to help. Some of you have even asked, hey, I've never done anything like this. Can I still join? Yes, the answer is yes. This is a great show to do that in. Because you can get some experience, you can join a big team, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you sign up. You got that in your email as well. The other announcement I have is experiential learning. So in a couple of weeks, you get to choose the new offerings for second semester. Some of you have chosen things that might go the whole year round, which is awesome. Some of you then, some of the options will then change, and so you'll need to pick another one. We will do something similar probably early December, where we come up and give you all the options. We give you a catalog to look at, so that you can make those choices for the second semester. I hope that everything has been going well with that. If you have any questions or concerns or anything, I know a couple of you have chatted with me, but feel free to connect with me about that. But we're looking forward to next semester's experiential learning as well. Thanks.
We're transitioning now into sports. We have boys soccer and then cross country.
Just a quick announcement for boys soccer. We really don't have that many people, and we'd like to have more. So if you're not doing a winter sport or a Health and Fitness, I'd really appreciate it if you were to sign up. It's a great experience. We're all nice people, I promise. You'll have fun, trust me. And also, if you're on the team, please show up to practice. We really appreciate that.
So, cross country was up here Tuesday to talk about CCS. Now we want to thank our cross country coach, Dr. Hinnick. Please stand. Every one of us from the team chipped in to get him this jacket. We love you. Thank you.
Now it is time for our sophomore speech.
Being the oldest child is like being a blind salesman on a tightrope. And let me tell you this. I don't know how to be a salesman. I don't know how to walk a tightrope, but I'm here to show you I'm actually blind. Every day you're expected to walk this tightrope and show the audience how easy it is. There's no fear, only a lust for life. Sell this idea of opportunity, of future, of this amazing life to your audience, because they'll never see the hours of work, the sweat and tears, the hundreds upon hundreds of times you've fallen behind the curtain. No one taught you how to do this job, yet here you are, 16 feet into a 100-foot tightrope, blind and afraid. In 2014, I started my first year of school. By then, I was 5 years old, a quiet yet inspired child ready to face the world. 10 years later, here I am in the final months of 2024, 16 feet into that 100-foot tightrope. Encased in fear, I yearn to go back. As I look towards the crowd, I see dozens of familiar faces, all glaring at me as if to say, don't you slip now because your career might just end. I feel my chest rise and fall, in, out, 1, 2. As I take another step, I wobble. Eyes start to me as if they're piercing through my soul. My chest gets heavier, my vision starts to spin, my head heavy, vision blurry. I stand there, 16 feet in, no way back, afraid and alone. I have no clue how to be a role model, yet every day I'm expected to be one because I'm the oldest. Apparently that means the most responsible, the person you can put everything on, the trustworthy, the lead, the person in charge and in power, but only to a certain extent where you can't make your own decisions. And you're supposed to know everything. It's like you have to build a wall of all the positivities in life and to hide every little negativity, from having a bad hair day to losing who you are as a person. About 2 years ago, in the final months of 2022, I struggled the most with my mental health. It felt like each step I had to take, each day, my pockets were filled with stones weighing me down, making each step seem inevitably impossible. And as I scan the crowd, I see my family's faces. And all I can imagine is the disappointment on them if I fell down. As my mind ran with possibility about others, and I took another step, I slipped. And I found myself there, lying on the floor, in pain and embarrassment, yet a burning sense of relief. I did it. I showed the crowd, my family, that I'm not perfect. I'm not always okay, and I do struggle. And as moments broke out in the crowd, I smiled and I closed my eyes. As the crowd dissipated and the light shut off, and my mind became an endless void filled with millions of thoughts, I looked up and I saw the tightrope. And for the first time, I realized that the tightrope itself wasn't perfect. It curved over time, and there were knots and bumps in it, all about easy to trip over, and that there was some more slack in some places than others. And even though there wasn't handles to hold on to, it still wasn't that far from the ground, but most of all, there was a ladder back to the top. And with determined breaths, I climbed the ladder again, and I stared ahead. 100-foot tightrope, 16 feet in. As I looked towards the empty seats and the cloud of anxiety and fear that fogged my mind faded away, I realized they weren't so empty. The crowd was still there. My family was still there with smiles and encouraging grins. They were clapping, they were supporting me, because they haven't given up on me, and I haven't given up on them. And with that, I took another step.
I know in the beginning you said that it's hard to see yourself as a role model, and you don't really see yourself as a role model, but you being able to express your vulnerability is what a role model is. And sharing that, your vulnerability with us is a gift. So thank you very much for that. So now to kind of switch topics, I have a message from me and Mr. Key that I would like to share with you all. At this moment, we understand that emotions are high for everyone based on the election that occurred 2 days ago. We want to remind everyone that we are a diverse community. So please be mindful, please be understanding, and please be empathetic towards each other at this moment. Currently, we are having discussions, and we are discussing ways that we can find spaces to talk about important national issues that affect everyone on campus. And we are just planning that out, so we wanted to get that out there. And just remember, please be with each other at this time, no matter how you're feeling. We understand emotions are high, emotions are intense. With that, that is the end of break. We have advisory now. So please go to advisory.